I never actually, I'm not used to think in dreams. I'm used to think in now. Dreams are there. I live here. So going into future thrives you away from now and gets you over there. And it's not always useful, but I was trying to think in dreams today, and I realized that I have a dream. I want to be the best father I can. I want to be the best husband I can. I want to be the best teacher I can. And I want to be the best human being I can. That's my dream. If I will be or not a leader doesn't really matter. But I want to be the best human being possible. My life story took me to many places and made me do weird things. And it was only following this dream that I went through them. I was a rebellious kid. I used drugs. I was arguing with my teachers. When I was 16, I was one of the starting members of one of the first debate clubs in Slovakia. In 2003, I became a director of the Slovak Debate Association and later on one of few international debate trainers worldwide. That's how I met Beata, and I have to thank you for inviting me here. It's a great experience. When I finished school and I finished my job in the Slovak Debate Association, I started working for a recruitment company, and after half a year of recruiting programmers and IT specialists for a corporate world, I realized that I totally lost myself. It's not me anymore. That I'm not actually trying to be the best possible human being anymore. So I left the job, I left my country, I left my family, I left my girlfriend in a month. And I went to England. I traveled all around England. I was working with wheelchair users in their homes, 24 hours a day, being their hands and their legs, talking with them, taking care of them, wiping out their shit, so that I could see what it really means to have your hands and your legs. What a treasure it is to be actually able to move. Because these people were lying or using their wheelchairs and they lost their ability to use their legs or hands forever. Some of them might have stood up later because the injury was not that bad, but some of them died. They're dead now. So it took me to the appreciation of being actually able to move. With the money I got from this job, I went to Peru and I was searching for teachers, gurus, shamans. And after 6 months, I ended up with a shaman called Roger in Amazonian jungle. And I was drinking ayahuasca with him for 2 months. And in the ayahuasca session, I actually realized that I needed to forgive myself and everyone else in my life if I want to move forward. And I realized another thing. Every thought you have creates your life. And there is this Chinese curse, very popular. May all your wishes come true. Try to rethink what you wish for. Every minute, every day of your life. And imagine a world where every wish of yours would, like this, become true. Would you like that world? What you wish to the ugly person on the street, what you wish to the homeless guy, what you wish to your neighbor, to someone who stole your girlfriend? Try to think about the world where every wish of yours would come true. And then change your wishes and feed them. And they will. I dreamt of having a dog with a red scarf when I was 18. I have it now. It came by accident. I dreamt of a beautiful woman by my side. I have the best one. I dreamt of great son, and he's going to be two soon, but I mean, the love is going to tear me apart that I feel for the little being. It's the best teacher I can have. And I found one thing about love. Love is not a torch which you can use and say, I love him, I love her, but I don't care about the rest. Love is like sun that is inside, in the middle of your heart, and it shines everywhere. You either love everything, everyone, or you don't love at all. In Greek, it's the difference between eros, philia, which is love for person, either friendship or erotic love, and agape, which is love that is a field that goes everywhere. It touches everything. And I found out, I actually wrote my thesis about this at the philosophy school, that you first have to love everything and everyone. You have to love yourself, firstly, and then make this love the highest criteria for your everyday behavior, for your everyday decisions, and for your life. If you truly live loyal to love, if you think about the love that you share with the rest of the world, and if you want to fulfill every decision, every action with love, you can't be wrong. Never. You might make mistakes. You might make a wrong decision. But if you are able to look back and say, I did the best I could at that moment, and I have tried to love everyone and everything involved in the situation, you did a good thing. And you are growing, you are learning, and you are moving forwards. I'm only 32, I'm a young guy, but this is the point where I got. And we've been talking about 10,000 hours of doing something to be good at it. Well, I have spent most of my life trying to understand human beings. That is my purpose in life. I'm trying to understand you guys and myself in the same time. And there are only two things then. Remember the Chinese curse, because it is actually happening. The more you feed every thought and wish in your head, the closer you are getting to actually make it happen. And it goes so far that you will see a dog on a street and you will say to yourself, I want a dog like that. And then somebody gives you a small puppy. You don't know what it will look like when it's bigger. And you will get the dog, exactly the one. It happened to me. So now we're going to do one little thing. This is a volume control, okay? So I want to hear Very nice. The volume control is working. Now, do you know the song from Lenny Kravitz, You've Got to Let Love Rule? You've got to let love rule. No? You've got to let love rule. Now I will tell you what to do, and you will have the let love rule thing, okay? And this is the volume. You've got to. You've got to. Let love rule. All right, I've got the you've got to thing. You've got the let love rule thing. Okay, let's not mix it. You've got to. Let love rule. 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 You've got to. You've got to. You've got to. You've got to. And what is what you have to do. Thank you.
Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.